Hi, everyone. Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3 Day Weekends Coaching. And I am glad to be here each and every Tuesday. I do these lives for a couple of reasons. One of them is for you to shift your perspective or your vantage, if you will, of your business and turn it into your competitive edge. When we shift our perspective of our business and we look at things through a different lens, we actually grow. We become more aware of different ways of doing things, and it really helps our business because I believe that business owners and leaders, when they grow, their business grows. So, the second reason I do this is for you to be able to take one action item away and apply it to your business. Do this every week in 15 minutes. So, I primarily work with business owners who are in the skilled trades or automotive, and they have a team. And most of these business owners have really had their business and really reached different levels of success in their business. But what they tell me is they want their business to be more profitable, or they want it to be more sustainable, or they want it to be more enjoyable. That's really what it comes down to. They want to be able to leave as they need or want to. They want their business to be independent of them, and they want to have a life once again. So I help with that. So today's topic is actually the last part of a three-part series, Enjoyable Business, the Not So Obvious. So in the past weeks, I did a series on a sustainable business and profitable business as well, the not so obvious sides of that. But today we're going to cover an enjoyable business. And this is important because I believe that having an enjoyable business is the most overlooked core value that many business owners have. Like, they have that core value. They want their work to be enjoyable and their business to be enjoyable, but they may not be paying attention to it. It's kind of overlooked. So when I think back to when Tony and I started out in business, we were filled with excitement, joy, like we had the grit, the drive. We were just like all hands on deck, right? It was a new chapter in our life. But what I can tell you is that can also be a trap. And here's why. Because too many business owners believe that they can do it alone forever, that they can do it all. They can handle everything because they're going to have that same energy level and joy as when they first started. But I'm going to give you a reality check here. The reality is you need other people to be successful. And when I talk about that, what I'm really saying is you need customers or clients in your business for your business to be successful. You need suppliers and vendors. You also need service providers. These are the people that, may handle your website or your management software, all kinds of services that we need in these industries. And you need the right team, not just a team. You need the team, right? The right team. So if you go it alone, what happens is you're going to actually hinder your ability to grow, and you will burn yourself out. And trust me, I know what that's like because I've been there. So when I think about the obvious benefits of a business being enjoyable, here are the first things that come to my mind. The first thing is you really enjoy going to work. You really do. You get excited, like you're ready to start your day. And a lot of times when you talk to people, they're like, "Oh, okay, today's Monday," or there's jokes about it all the time. You see them on social media. But can you imagine, right? Really being excited about going into work because you enjoy it? You enjoy the people that you are surrounded with. You enjoy your customers. You enjoy your vendors and suppliers. You enjoy the people that you work with, your team. and you enjoy supporting your community. You feel that your business is part of something bigger. You're part of the community and you enjoy getting involved and being part of it. So when your business is enjoyable, what happens is you're actually a happier person. And as a result, people enjoy being in your company, whether it's personally or professionally. And your family and friends will notice, and so will your industry peers. So I want to give you a quick example of this because what can happen sometimes is if something is frustrating you at work or someone had a bad day at work and they go home, your family and friends will be like, well, wait a minute, what's going on here? Did you have a bad day? Did something go wrong at work? So it shifts over. If you're having a bad day at work, it shifts over into your personal life. And the same thing happens in your personal life. It could be a coworker, it could be a team member, or you yourself. Something is going on at home. There's a challenge or a struggle, and we don't realize that we bring it to work. But other people do notice that. And someone may even say to you, hey, is everything okay at home? So those things are a little bit more obvious and they make a lot of sense when we talk about it. But here's the not so obvious when it comes to having an enjoyable business. It's actually a fear that a lot of owners, leaders have. And what it is it's a fear of focus, focusing on the owner role. Because so many owners wear so many hats and they're doing so many things that they're overloaded, there's that fear of just focusing on the owner role. So I want to break that down for you. After speaking with hundreds of business owners over the years, the not so obvious can take years to realize. Focusing on the owner role is a game changer for your business. So let me talk a little bit about this. As an owner of a business, whether you're in the trade industries, the skilled trade, automotive, or you own a pizza, restaurant, as an owner, your role entails building and nurturing relationships. That is your job. That is one of your roles as an owner. That includes with your team, with your suppliers and vendors, your reputation, all of those things. Creating an environment where people respect one another. You nurture those relationships. The second job that an owner has is you need to set and share goals. And those goals need to align with your market, your people, your suppliers, your vendors, because you will find that if they don't align, there's going to be a disconnect. So set them, set your goals, but also share them so people know what they are. And your core values will show up in those goals. Now, the third thing is to get clear on your messaging. What do you want to be known for? What is your messaging? What do you want to say? What do you want to put out there that is going to attract your ideal customer? If you try to market to everyone that is out there, nobody will reach you. Nobody will be attracted because you want to attract your ideal person, your ideal client. And when you speak to everyone, here's the challenge, myself included. When somebody is marketing to you or to me, we don't feel like anybody. We don't feel like everybody. We feel like somebody. And we want to know that this person is speaking to us. So think about that. You have to get clear on your messaging. So what happens is with these three things, building and nurturing relationships, setting and sharing your goals, and getting clear on your messaging, this may mean developing new skills. So the goal of an owner and a leader is to empower other people. And we need to lead by example. So if you want other people to develop themselves and learn, then you need to do that as a leader. Fortunately, Today, there are lots of resources available, and they're available through associations, through local groups that you belong to, trainings, coaching, mentoring, all to help you and guide you. Most owners will realize the obvious things that are needed to make your business enjoyable. You need to surround yourself with the right people. And here's what'll happen. You will be fueled by your work. Imagine that. Really getting energized by your work. You will inspire other people to grow. And you will be a resource to support and encourage others, particularly in the next generation. I mean, if that doesn't fuel you and pump you up, I don't know what would. So I know that you've taken a risk in becoming an owner, a leader, and I'm sure that you have the grit and the drive needed. I've met so many in these industries that do, but I want you to ask yourself, are you open-minded enough to focus on that owner leader role, to kind of put the other things aside for a moment and really focus on that owner leader role? Here are what some owners have told me. These are their words, that what they've said to me. I'm exhausted by the end of the day. Like, I just feel it. I am just done. No one cares about my business as much as me. I have to eat, sleep, and breathe my business, or I feel like it's going to fall apart. These are the things that people have told me one-on-one when I'm speaking with them, coaching them, and we're diving in a little bit deeper. When I dig deeper, basically what they're saying to me is they thought that business ownership would be easier. They really didn't realize all of the areas of business that need attention for a business to be successful. Because a lot of times before they owned a business, they had one role in that industry, and that they knew it and they knew it well, but they didn't know all the different areas that a business owner really needed to give attention to. So they aren't aware that if we break down the owner role, as I did here, that you can actually gain clarity of what to focus on, what activities you should be doing, and get more done in the meantime. We think that we just have to keep adding and adding and adding more to our day, more to our plate. But actually, that is really the enemy of being successful. What we want to do is take things off of our plate. So what if you could change the way that you look at the owner and leader role as a way to stay focused and grow your business? So your business needs to be enjoyable for long-term success. I don't want you to burn yourself out, but imagine being fueled by your work and your goals and then sharing it to inspire others. Joy will allow you to build skills needed to develop as a leader, and getting focused on your role and your activities that you will need to do to move your business forward. So an enjoyable business is not the key to success. A business also needs to be profitable and sustainable, but it is key to having a business that fuels you. So I'm really curious, because I would like to know, if you were to share it in the chat or even on the replay, if you watch this later, what is a owner focused story that you had to overcome? Because I know for many, many people like myself, it had something to do with feeling like you had to do everything. That fear of really honing in on what an owner should be doing. I know for us, it was a game changer. So I'm curious to find out what it was with you. And if you find this valuable, please share it with another business owner. I really believe that business owners can learn from each other. We can support one another. We're all in it together. And I look forward to next week's Business Leadership in 15 Minutes. Have an enjoyable day.